This is the challenge I called Challenge Fun with Strings, and it was inspired by my very first coding interview that was conducted by my now friend, George Santillan. I haven't talked to him in years, honestly, but we became pretty good friends. But during the job interview, he asked me simply, and it was going great up to that point, and I was very junior. I mean, this would be my first programming job. And George had a little bit of experience behind him, and he could smell the blood in the water, so to speak. So he writes something on the board, and he says, write the code to put that in reverse, to take, basically your name, Bob Tabor, and reverse it to Robat space Bob with the capital T on the end of Robat and the capital B on the end of Bob, okay? And I said, I don't know how to do that. I went up to the board. I worked on it for like 5 minutes. It was painful. I don't know if he was trying to make a point or not, but the point was well taken. But here's the thing. I sent him an email, I think, the next day and sent him the solution and said it bugged me all night, and I had to figure it out. And so I think that helped his recommendation. I had to go through several interviews, but at any rate, I got the job. So that's all that matters in the end. So at any rate, I'm going to challenge you with this same exercise. So as you can see, I'm kind of hopefully masking some of the code here required to solve this. And I'm going to you could take your name and replace it if you want to. You just have to get the same or similar results. So when I run the application, should look like this, all right? Great. All right, so the next challenge, you're going to have a string of 4 names, Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewbacca, and you need to reverse those. Chewbacca, comma, Han, comma, Leia, comma, Luke. All right, so just to prove that it can be done, I've already solved this, as you can see, and I'm gonna go ahead and run it. And that's what it should look like when it's done. Okay? That's number 2. All right, this is number 3. Take a look at this one. What I want you to do is to take that same string of Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewbacca, and I want you to print it to screen with basically making a little bit of ASCII art here. The total size should be 14 characters. All right, so you get Luke, you get a padding of 5 on the left and a padding of 5 on the right. Leia, a padding of 5 on the left and 5 on the right. Han, there's a padding of, I think, 5 on the left and 6 on the right because there's an uneven number of characters. There's only 3 characters. And then Chewbacca's the same. I don't know, it's like 7 or 9 or something like that. And so there's 2 on the left, it'd be 9, and 3 on the right. All right? So just to prove that it can be done, I've already solved this. And I took that string of names and did that with it. Okay? So that's number 3. All right, and finally, there's this long, nonsensical string that's in caps. There's a word, remove me, and what we need to make it look like is this line right here. And you're going to have to use quite a few of the different helper methods from the string class to accomplish this. So just to prove that it can be done, only using methods from the string class, it should look like that whenever you're finished. All right? So 4 mini challenges, all centered around working with strings. You think you can do it? Now, it's going to take you a while. Don't get frustrated. Just think through what is the next thing that I need to do. Okay? And just take your time and work through it. And you may have to search on the internet maybe, but you have all the tools already to do this. Now you might have to, reach back in the bag of tricks and pull out something. Here, I'll give you a hint. For a couple of these, you're going to have to use a for statement. Okay? In fact, for the first 3 of them, you're going to have to use a for statement. So you're going to use that. And you're going to have to iterate through things. So that should spark some thoughts in your mind about how you would go about it and accomplish it. But give it a shot and see what you come up with. Hopefully you won't be as put on the spot someday whenever you're in an interview and somebody asks you to do some string manipulation. Okay? So that's the thought process here. We'll see you in the next lesson and the solution. Thank you.